Welcome to River City Plus, the show after the show. You know how we do. We have a great experience at 9:30 on the show, and then sometimes we bring one of our guests in here for a deeper dive into the conversation. So I've got my man Jason Wood here with me, and he is, can I say, a nationally recognized producer? Or I can say that?
Yes, you can say that.
Is it true?
Partially. Performed last year in New York off Broadway for a month and traveling to Colorado. But no, I don't think the whole nation knows.
Oh, they're going to know today. Jacksonville definitely will know. So give us a little bit about your background before we talk about the Jacksonville Christmas Spectacular.
Oh, sure. I was playing baseball when I was, I think, 7 or 8. And in a park, and I heard some people cheering. My mother walked me over there because we lost the ball game. Mm-hmm. And these people were clapping, and we came around the corner outside, and there was a kid on a wire, and they were performing Peter Pan outdoors. And I dropped my baseball glove, and I said, I want to do that. And my mother started driving me to rehearsals instead of baseball practice. And when I had children, I wrote plays for them to be in, produced those. I've been producing in Jacksonville Independent Theater, live performance, specialty entertainment for the past 11, 12 years. And last year created a show that I perform. I play 9 characters in it, and took it to New York for a month. And that was a surreal, wonderful experience.
Did you ever imagine that you would be even, I mean, in New York, but even off Broadway is still kind of Broadway?
Yeah, that's actually what I learned there. And I would walk around during the day getting ready for the show with just a silly grin on my face. Just I couldn't believe I was in New York doing characters that I had written that I wanted to play. It was an incredible gift. I had a lot of support here to send me.
So you are known around Jacksonville for your productions on many levels. So you've got this new production that is... Yeah. When you hit me with it, I was like, okay, holiday spectacular. I like it. But then as the conversations got deeper, it's like, oh, there's layers. This is not just your typical holiday spectacular. So, I mean, we're looking at these images now and it's like, well, there's a little Nutcracker, and is there some Alice in Wonderland? I mean,
yeah, there's the Queen of Hearts. And...
I mean, so break down the different levels.
Oh, sure. So when you come to the show, you're getting 3 stories in one night, and 3 different stories. And, you know, there's 22 different characters. And the first show is the Little Toy Shop. It's about 4 toys in an abandoned toy shop who just hope to have children pick them as toys one day. And it has a Jack in the Box. There's Major Marlowe. He's the soldier with the trumpet. Mm-hmm. And he winds up Jack, and he pops out of the box, and the box floats around the stage. And you're like, does he have feet? And the other characters want to know. There's Pip. She's a toy rabbit in the shop who wants to have a family, and a beautiful ballerina named Lucy. So that's the first show. And that's after the Jacksonville Jaguar Drumlines comes on like marching soldiers. They're just setting you up, right? Then you see this show. Then the second show begins, and it's Alice in a Christmas Wonderland. So the White Rabbit comes back looking for Alice and takes her to Wonderland to help because the Queen of Hearts has lost the music to her song she wants to sing at her Christmas party. And she's blaming the White Rabbit, and she's threatening to dip the White Rabbit in chocolate. And it is so funny. These characters, and there's the White Rabbit right there, hilarious. Rabbit. And then the last show is a fairy tale I wrote about 4 years ago called The Legend of St. Nick. And it's about a woodsman named Nicholas who rescues a fairy who's been frozen to the ground by Jack Frost. And he does something kind for her, and it awakens the wrath of the evil, wicked Winter Witch.
Okay.
That's
so
3 shows.
3 shows. And is there, so should we just call them 3 shows? So 3 acts. So there's nothing tying them together, though?
Well, there's magic tying them together, but you're sitting there, you're watching one, and you've got a musical interlude from the drum line. Uh-huh. Then the second show, then we've got a barbershop quartet, a local one called On Point, that are coming to sing Christmas songs. And then the drum line again, and then the Legend of St. Nick. No, 3 independent shows in 2 hours.
What does it mean for you to be able to showcase Jacksonville in a different way? Because yes, you're bringing these shows, and initially, like before we just had this description, I'm like, oh, so there'll be characters intermixed in the same story, or there'll be sort of in the traditional, but you've taken traditional characters and created their own stories.
Yeah. So as far as what it means for Jacksonville, it's truly something different and unique. I think you can go to a Christmas show for 2 hours and see the one thing, the one show that whole time. But in this one, you get a shorter sampling of all of it. And it's very engaging. It's a wonderful cast. You know, I was in New York last year having a great time with the show. And I thought, you know, do I want to come back to New York next year? Or actually, I think I'd like to give something to Jacksonville and just see if they like it and see if they want to do it every year. Because I heard people saying, you know, I wish there was something else that we could do. And I thought, well, we'll try this and see if people like it. It's the first year.
So I'm envisioning the best description I could give. It's like Christmas appetizers. So you don't get like the full story. You get a little sample of something like, oh, I want to eat that later, or I want to try that.
No. I'm sorry. There are 3 full independent stories.
No. But
They're
I mean,
shorter.
each story. You're right. But each story is not. It's a full story. But I'm just like, oh, well, I get a sample of this. I get a sample of this.
Oh, I
and-
see what you mean. Yeah. No, it's a what did we say on the website? A holiday feast of stories.
And Rance has not missed a meal in a while. Can you tell? Now, also, you're a published author with a book that has Christmas ties. Tell me about that.
I wrote a book 4 years ago called Tinks Just Stinks and Charlie Doesn't. And, you know, I thought it would be, I really liked the message of it. It was a great experience writing it. I didn't set out to be an author, but here it is. I have a book. And I really liked that the response I got from children and adults. So I thought this might be a good giveaway to people who buy tickets to the Christmas Spectacular in VIP and Ultimate VIP levels. So I'll have a hard copy of the book right here
Okay.
for people.
Here, I'll open it up and
There you go.
display.
Yeah. So, dragons are known for the fire they produce, the wings they flap, and the fear they induce. But they also contain an array of gases. And Charlie is famous for the kind he passes.
Tell me there's an audiobook. If there's not, I am investing.
I did it. I'll send it to you.
Oh, word? Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's another layer you should add. So if they come in, break down the VIP experience, because you have the opportunity to get this book, as well as some other experiences, depending on which level you buy in.
So imagine if you just want to come to the show, you know, if price level or seating, whatever is important to you, you're going to come in and see the Jacksonville Christmas Spectacular. Everything that we talked about, the 3 stories, the over 20 unique, fantastic characters by incredible actors and actresses. That's what you get. If you do VIP, you get better seating, front row seating. The first 3 rows are VIP. You're right up there in the action. You're just looking up at them. You get a copy of the book. You get Queen of Hearts sunglasses. And you also get to meet Stella, the dog from Legend of St. Nick. I don't know if you saw her in the video that we were playing earlier. Then Ultimate VIP is all of that included. So meet Stella, the glasses, the book, and you get your choice of one of these holiday ornaments. And we've got one representing each show. We've got the Legend of St. Nick.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And then that you have Alice in a Christmas Wonderland. I think you like Alice in
I have a
Wonderland.
special affinity. The
There you
Cheshire
go.
Cat, we bonded.
There you go. And this one is the little toy shop we were talking about earlier with Pip and Major Marlowe and the Jack in the Box little toy shop. So as an Ultimate VIP member, you get one choice of these, and of course we'll have them on sale there at the lobby.
Dude, you are all in. I'm about it. All right, so the show is going down, or the 4 shows, December 2nd and 3rd. There's 2 shows on Saturday, 2 shows on Sunday.
Yeah.
I think it's 2 and 7:30.
That's correct. Wow.
Yeah,
You're
I
better
know.
than I am.
Very short. It's gone away now. When is it? No, I'm kidding. It's at 2 and 7:30. It's at the Ritz Theater, so you can get tickets at ritzjacksonville.com and get those fast, because we're hitting early and people are looking for those activities to get into that are family specific. And I mean, it could actually be a pretty good date night too if you want to go that route.
It really could. I mean, there is something for everybody. You don't have to have children to like this. You don't have to be a child, but I think it's for the child in anyone. And, You know, if you want to look, there's a giveaway right now for First Coast Fun for Kids on Facebook right now. They're doing a ticket giveaway. There's a couple of others coming right now, but you'll want to get them. The prices at the door are going to be higher than they are right now.
Avi. And if people want to connect with you, see some of the other stuff that you have going, maybe you've got some other future productions.
Oh yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. You can follow the Christmas Spectacular at Jack's Christmas Spectacular, or Jason Woods Productions. My website is Jason Woods Productions. You can learn all about the Christmas Spectacular, my off-Broadway show, my Christmas Carol show that I'm performing this year, and all of those projects.
Well, those that know me know I am working on my holiday vibe, but I feel like my heart has grown like 2 sizes, whatever the Grinch is. You know what it is.
Hate, double hate, loathe entirely.
And that's all we can do due to licensing. So thanks for hanging out with us, Jason. So we'll be back for more River City Plus tomorrow, obviously. So you guys check us out, and hopefully we get to talk to some more people on this level. But make sure you tune into River City Live at 9:30. Me and my AA Energy sis Jana always bringing that good time for you. So we'll see you tomorrow. Y'all be good.
The Grinch